Nope, you suck, Eric.
You suck, jackass.
You jackass. What's going on, everybody? It's Eric. Chris.
I'm Chris.
This is Whiskey in a Hammock. And today, we got Oceanside Distillery
Acquisition
out of Cocoa Beach, Florida, and or
Cape Canaveral.
Cape Canaveral. All I saw was spaceships in my head. No
Well,
words.
yeah.
No words, just a spaceship.
Well, so Oceanside Distillery. If you've obviously been following us at all, you've seen that we actually stopped by, the distillery, got a tour, got to talk to the owner.
Beautiful place.
We figured we'd review it, and this is their, this is a special bottle.
This is a 14-year-old.
14-year-old, right?
There's their big boys. So they have a Odyssey, which is their normal bourbon.
Yes.
Which is that 2-3 years old or something.
Yep.
This one, the Acquisition. It's such a fun name.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it sounds very like, grab your briefcase. We're going into the board meeting. We're gonna do an Oceanside Acquisition.
Should we go into a little bit about Oceanside Distillery first?
I think should.
What?
You talk about that. Can I pop this guy?
Yeah. Let's do it. All right. So Oceanside Distillery.
It's your bottle. Should I let you pop it?
No, go for it. I'm not that guy.
You're not that guy. I'll make sure I pour you first, though.
All right. Like Eric said, it's in Cape Canaveral. You can go check them out. They have a tour. They have their own cocktails.
Ooh.
You can even get a flight. So the owner is Ron Folino. We got a tour by the owner, which was awesome. Ton of information, super cool. And the reason why it's called Acquisition is because him and a family member acquired 25 barrels of 14-year-old bourbon.
How do I acquire 25?
Buy them. They bought. They acquired. So this
acquired makes it sounds like some under the Hey Johnny, stop talking to me, Rico.
I got a couple barrels.
I got a couple barrels.
I need to get them off my hands. You want them?
Are we gonna acquiesce my request for acquisition?
It's an informal acquisition.
Right. I had like 16 different
accents there.
There.
All over the place.
Right.
I don't think they're gonna be calling you too soon for the mob movie.
Nope. So, how you doing?
Tommy Two Thumbs.
Right. Tommy Two Thumbs. Tommy Two Times. Hey, what's up? Hey. Anyway, sorry. Tangent. So, Johnny. Not John. Ron.
Ron's the owner. So him and his brother wanted to start a craft distillery. They started in 2018. Bourbon was really good. But after I tasted this, I'm like,
that's the ticket.
That's the ticket. So
I haven't had this yet. You,
right?
Unfortunately, Whiskey and Hammock as a whole got to go to this. Eric did not. So I'm really excited to see this. To drink this.
Well, yeah, because Eric doesn't like going to distilleries, so.
I love going to distilleries. I don't remember what I was doing that week.
Went down to the mansion. You guys seen the video?
The mansion.
Went down to the mansion, and on the way back, looked up distilleries, found this one, and decided to stop in and check it out.
Acquisition. So 14-year-old Acquisition. The cool thing about these guys too is everything is sourced out of Florida. The corn.
Right.
It's all maybe except for this one.
This one's special because they said they acquired 25 bottles, and you look at it,
25 barrels. Oh, batch one.
Yes, so this is the
first.
Is it
all
barrel.
Batch one because it's all 25.
Yeah. Well, no. Yeah. So they only bottled one barrel so far. So now there's 24 left.
Really.
Yep. So
batch one. Okay. So Oceanside Distillery, super cool label. Very Why am I doing this?
Because it has a certain connotation.
I feel. Hey, how about you? I don't know what that even if that's a thing. So 14-year-old straight bourbon whiskey, Barrel Reserve, Cape Canaveral, Florida Space Coast, and like we said, this is. I started to read
Actual
it.
stamp of approval. Oh, again?
I started to read it, and then I saw corn. It's corn and everything, but I saw corn, so I know there's corn.
All right, well,
so let's do it.
Yeah,
ready,
Freddie? Yeah, I'm ready. I'm excited for Eric to try this because I really want his reaction.
I didn't even smell the cork because I'm really excited.
Look at that color. Oh,
it's super dark,
huh? Deep. check that out. That is a deep.
Does it talk about a
color.
char or anything? Do we know
Nope, don't know the char. I don't even know the
history
mash
of
bill.
the barrels, the mash bills? Man, the legs are thick.
That color.
The color is beautiful.
That's a deep, you know,
It is
deep amber
very
color.
deep.
Almost like.
Well, it's
like
14 years.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Right, knows it.
Whew. Wow. I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting that we're doing these Glencairns now.
Yeah.
And I just stick my fat nose in there. And
Well, don't. You have to do the.
There's definitely, obviously, there's the caramel. There's the corn-ish, like like a breakfast corn, like a Special K.
Special K.
You know what I mean, like cornflakes, kind of, but not. That's on the way low end. Very caramely. There's something else in here.
Yeah, there's like something I can't quite connect with. That it's because it's not overly sweet. It's not very it's not overly sweet, not off the nose.
It's almost like I might just be dumb. It's almost like like a tamed down black licorice.
Oh, I don't get any black licorice. Anise.
Yeah, like the anise star.
Mm.
There's something in there. I don't know what it is. I'm really excited. This
All right.
is beautiful, though.
Let's
Cheers,
dive in.
pal.
Cheers.
Cheers to acquisition.
Wasn't
Sorry.
it to Oceanside?
Oceanside. Oh, wow. It doesn't hit you till late. It like stays in your chest.
Well, there's a lot of heat off the first. Like coming in, but it's coming in at 96 proof, 46 ABV.
But it's not overly hot though. It's not overly alcohol-y. Alcohol-y, that freaking word again. It's not overly alcohol-y. But it does burn. It takes a second for it to get. You don't feel it right away. I didn't. Like you taste it in your mouth, but it doesn't. Like the burn going down. Mm-hmm. It takes 5 seconds or so, and then it's gets you.
Then it gets you. Yeah.
It's very good. It's smooth. It's thick.
Yeah. Nope. I would read it like
It's thick. It almost has that copper sky buttery note to it. You know what I mean? Where it feels like it coats your tongue. Not quite as aggressive as that, but it's got that like thick coating that covers your tongue. It's very good.
I would almost say it's like wheat. I almost think there might be wheat in there.
There is a little weeder aspect to it, isn't there?
I think so. That's what I'm getting.
It does have that.
It has a deep, rich, a deep, rich flavor to it.
As normal, Eric's thinking, so I gotta turn my head around. This is very good. I gotta use ice, don't we? I've slowly come to the point where I think I'm a dauber of water guy versus ice guy. I'll give me the small. You want that'll work, right? Or you want more? No more than that guy?
No, that's good.
We did a bone. Normally it's
Half a
skull and
bone?
crossbone, but we each got half a bone.
Well, and the last few we've actually done, we actually said I said I could use half a cube.
Yeah.
So half the skull, so half a bone. This should work.
A dab will do ya when it comes to this.
Hey,
so
we should also mention that this is the Whiskey Throne Slim. The Whiskey Throne Max Slim.
Which we can find now at whiskeyandhammock.com.
/store. Now available because we partnered with Whiskey Wine and Design.
Tom and Karen.
Great people.
Great people.
Wow, it melted already.
It melted super quick. So it's hot. Quick. It's not that hot though. What is it? 96 proof. 48 ABV, 96 proof. So it's not as hot as.
No, I mean it tastes hotter. I swear that when you're drinking this, it tastes hotter than 96.
So acquisition out of Cape Canaveral, Florida, Cocoa Beach. It's only $10 to take the tour, by the way. It's pretty freaking. It's a good deal.
Worth it. Definitely worth it. Put half a bone in each one, and melted already. Quick.
Yeah, it melted super quick. So it's not. It's got a little.
Oh,
nip to it.
Yeah, take a
Ooh,
sniff
changed
now.
it significantly though. The alcohol burn is completely gone with a half.
And
a
I
bone.
smell cherries now.
Cherries. I don't get cherries.
I get cherry oaky.
It is oaky. There is a darker
Brings on-
fruity kind of thing to it though, isn't there? Not because you
Yes.
said cherries. So
I know
that's
now.
what I'm
Yeah,
gonna
now it's
say,
stuck in
cherries.
your brain. But oh yeah,
This smells amazing.
it smells. Okay, just an addition of the ice cube.
Oh,
Right?
Change the whole
Changed it.
game. It's gonna sound dumb, but of course it changes the flavor profile.
Mm-hmm.
It's so much more mellow. It's so much more cool, but it still has that thickness to it.
Yeah, I think
This
it brought
is
out the
definitely
flavors.
yeah. This is definitely add a dab or two of water, a half ice cube or something.
Definitely. No,
But I mean, it's good straight.
yes.
It's way better with a dab of water. Or a half
Yeah,
ice cube.
I would agree totally. Like I said it changed it a lot,
a lot,
a lot.
significantly.
significantly.
So why don't you? I'm gonna drink mine.
Okay,
and
and
why
I'll
don't
talk
you
about-
tell them about?
About their wickedly cool still, the ice still.
They're freaking awesome.
So this is the first distillery that I've been to that they're using something totally brand new. It's called the ice still. It was
Like iPhone ice still?
yes,
Really?
yep, it's the same thing. So it was designed in the Netherlands, put together in Switzerland, and it's automated. So it has an app. You can control it. There's a control box on the still. It does 550 gallons, and it does everything at one time. Uses direct heating with a square boiler and a jet propulsion agitator. So
Jet
propulsion
stop.
agitator.
Rewind. What did you say? A jet propulsion aggravator. Agitator.
Yes,
What
aggravator.
in goodness gracious does that even mean? 'Cause
Okay,
I'm thinking.
you will see the pictures, and I have the pictures, and like obviously didn't not in action, but the still is open.
I'm thinking jet engine like.
No, okay, inside the still, which you guys we'll show you. Inside the still has like almost 3 hemispheres, right, on an arm that spins inside the still.
Really?
So that way, and instead it's square. It's a square still. It's not round. It's square, but they have their proprietary heating element in it, so you can do all 3 things in this one still, and you can program it. So you're
So these people
Wrong.
have a secret place in my heart now because me, not the same, but kind of the same. I own a Traeger. A lot of people say Traegers aren't. You're not smoking your meat. You're just hitting buttons.
well, you are, but it's still awesome.
But
I thought
so
the same thing.
I get a lot. Of,
Eric said the Traeger. I'm like, dude, you plug it in, you pour in the.
how much meat have you eaten off my Traeger though?
Oh, it's amazing.
Right?
I would
It's
hands
still
down get one.
smoked.
Yeah,
I just
would
don't
hands-
I don't have to work as hard.
Right, I would hands down get one.
Yeah.
I thought the same thing. He brought it over, plugged it in, put the pellets in, and just like, yeah, boop, done. I was like, what?
Yeah, you
But,
cheating
dude,
son of a bitch.
Hey,
But
it was awesome.
That's what I think about. I think
the ice still.
I think the ice still is kind of like the Traeger.
Well, and
it's
it-
not, but you know what I'm saying.
It, no, it totally is because it's all programmable. Has an app.
Right.
You can do everything off the
So
app.
Ron can sit in his office
Yep.
and just
Or
be like,
wherever.
"Where are we at?" Beep, boop, bop.
Yep.
Oh, we're moving and grooving here.
Okay,
It's looking
so you can mash, ferment, and distill all in the same vessel. You can see their still. You can see and they also have their own temperature controlled, aging room.
good. Yeah. Oh, really?
Yes.
Sorry, I was looking for floaties.
We'll also say so this is a 170 a bottle.
Holy smokes! Really?
Yeah.
Well,
So
it's 14. Yeah. I mean,
So does it? So Eric, does this get the whiskey hammock stamp approval?
100%, man.
All right.
Whiskey and hammock. Stamp of
Approved.
approval.
Check it out.
What do you rate it?
Ooh.
I have to give you.
Ooh.
I
Oh,
honestly
you
have
can
no
toss it to
idea.
me?
I have no idea. I'm so. What I give? What did we do last time?
Clyde Mays.
Clyde Mays. I gave that an 8 something, didn't I?
No. You think?
No, I didn't.
You were in 7.
7s. High say you gave it an 8 something.
I gave it an 8. Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot.
Where are we at?
With this, I would put up there. I would put I would give it a solid 8.
Really? Again,
I
two in a
mean,
row.
8.
2 8s in a row for you.
Yeah. No, like I said, I tasted it at the distillery. Very impressed.
Everything about this says this should be a fantastic whiskey, right? It's 14 years old, or bourbon.
Yes.
It's 14 years old. It's got great legs. It's dark in color. It smells amazing. There's great notes to it. It changed dramatically when we put ice in it.
Oh, yeah. No, I would definitely add, an ice cube to it. Open it up.
It's not sweet
made
at all.
it so much.
It's almost what you would
brought out the
expect.
flavors.
If you were to describe a bourbon to somebody, this is, I think, what it would be. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's got dark, leathery tones. It's got the caramel notes to it. Like, it's everything a bourbon should be, right?
Yeah.
I think
Dark,
I
they said leathery. I just, off the nose with the ice, I got a hint of, like, cherry. But it's not sweet. It's not a sweet bourbon. It's not sweet. It's
not sweet at all. It's got, like, it's more of a...
You know what? I would like to have this with a cigar.
I would like to have this with a cigar as well. So you gave it an 8. I'm gonna give it an 8.
Yeah?
Yep.
All right.
Yep. I think that the only thing that hits me a little different is the aftertaste on the tongue, and I can't figure out what that taste is. I don't really like that part of it.
The aftertaste, like, with something else on the finish?
Yeah, like the finish on your tongue after it sits for a minute. There's like a metallic-y thing to it.
Well, see, I didn't get metallic. I get more of the sour.
If you can get down, do they sell it locally? Or is it just...
Oh, that's a good question. I've not seen it in any stores.
I haven't seen any
obviously,
stores.
if you go to Cape Canaveral, you can go to their store. They're at 240 West Central Boulevard in Cape Canaveral, Florida.
I haven't looked up to see if you can get it on, like, if they mail it to you in their website or whatever.
Oh yeah,
that's not a thing.
I didn't see that. No, I didn't see that either.
So if you're ever touring Florida and you decide to go to the Space Coast,
anywhere near like Melbourne, Cocoa Beach,
right? Stop by this distillery and give it a go. It's very good. You wouldn't be disappointed.
Yes.
In fact, I think that you would. It's worth $170.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, I think it's worth $170.
Yeah.
So last video, Jarrod
walked up
right
in the middle of
now he's in the video.
Yeah, right. He's like, "Hey, what are you guys doing?" Like, "Oh, we're shooting a video." He's like,
now,
okay.
I know.
Jarrod's mom comes over and wants.
She wants to be in the video too.
You want to be in the video?
Anyways.
Hello, DC.
All right, so acquisition got the Whiskey and Hammock stamp of approval. $170 a bottle. You can get it down by the Space Coast, down Cape Canaveral, Cocoa Beach area.
It's worth it. Take the tour.
Take the tour. It's only $10.
Bartenders are amazing. They have mixed drinks. The mixed drinks are
and they only use their stuff, obviously.
Of course, yeah. I mean, like I said, okay, just real quick to recap, they have the Odyssey, their own Odyssey Florida bourbon. They have the 28 Degrees North vodka. They have the Moondance Silver Rum and the Ocean Club Coastal Citrus Gin. And Ron's also working on a honey whiskey, a honey light whiskey.
That sounds amazing.
And no sugars. Honey is the only sweetener that's in it, and I got to taste it.
Did you really?
Oh yeah, it's
a little sneak peek. Whiskey and Hammock sneak peek.
Yes. Well, just like the Elevated Mountain Distillery, when I had the bourbon that's not released yet in the barrel.
Look at you go.
I know, right?
You son of a bitch.
Pulling those strings.
You two are so.
All right, so
where can you find Whiskey and a Hammock, Eric?
So you can find Whiskey and a Hammock on Instagram, Facebook, whiskeyandhammock.com, Twitter, if that's still a thing. Which apparently it is.
And we're on TikTok.
What? So Whiskey and a Hammock on TikTok. whiskeyandhammock.com/store for all your merch.
Right.
Now you can,
well, I mean, so on the store, shirts, glasses, everything.
Shirts, glasses, hammocks.
We now have them. They are available.
Glasses.
In the store, and you get your throne.
And you get your Whiskey Throne.
Whiskey Throne Max.
Tom and Karen Kick-Ass. Thank you, everybody, at Whiskey, Wine, and Design.
That's it.
Let's roll.
May the wind always be hammock, and may your glass never go dry.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Whiskey and a hammock.